Mr. Rector, dear Remus, dear colleague, dear professor, it's a pleasure to be here tonight. It's my first time and my first time for other colleague at SNSPA today. And I have the chance and the privilege to explain or talk about the Civica enterprise. I have in mind three important objectives for the Civica project. First, as it gathers institutions in the social sciences, I would say that one of the first objectives for this alliance is to defend and raise the voice of the institutions specialized in the social sciences. As you may know, since the 1st of February, the United Kingdom is no longer part of the European Union. And for one of the institutions, the London School of Economics, it's absolutely key to secure its ties with continental partners and to find a way to operate in Europe as a proper European institution. It's, to give you another example, even in Europe, some institutions may face very difficult political context in order to operate smoothly, and not to name them, but to partner. The Central European University has to face very difficult times. And one of the ambitions of this alliance is to create a stronger environment to defend and to help the sovereignty and the autonomy of all the institutions. So that is number one. Number two is to, I would say, produce citizenship, to produce European citizenship. We are all very familiar with Erasmus+, the Erasmus+ scheme, so you can move from one country to another. And honestly, it's a very popular and very efficient scheme, and we would like to create the new Erasmus+, the future of Erasmus+, where students could come to NSPA and then go to Sciences Po, end up with some degree, and then create a European citizenship to make sure that the youth, the European youth, would feel as true a European and have the chance to study in more than 2 and maybe 3 European countries. The third objective is, I would say, to increase the international attractiveness of the European higher education landscape. By unifying all these excellent institutions, it is a way to attract international students that would be eager to come to France and then to Romania, and then to go to study in Germany. And it will be, again, a way to defend the European colors at the international level. And how are we going to achieve such nice objectives? It is true that it's not completely set, but we still have a clue of the kind of activities we want to develop. I have in mind roughly activities in the sector of education. So we want to develop very innovative education opportunities for the students that includes mobility, dual degree, joint courses, and also, as it will come soon, we would like to develop research activities so we could produce and create a European context for research. So very briefly, that is what are the ambitions for the Civica project, and I really hope to be back very soon, so I will be able to tell you more about what has been effectively done on the ground for the students and for the institutions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's very interesting to hear we have a clue. Thank you to some special guests for accepting to be with us. It's not an exception. Generally, Romanian public institutions with responsibilities on education and research have supported not just NSPA, but also the higher education sector. And it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome once again in SNSPA Ligia Deca, the advisor of the Romanian president, advisor for education, and former former many things, but former secretary or the head of the Secretariat, Romanian Bologna Secretariat, 2010-2012.